Okay, now it's spring. Now it's spring.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
So yeah, what was it? Middle of last month, start of last month, about a month ago. The weather got ridiculously nice. It was hotter than it is now, and everyone was going, oh my god, it's so lovely, spring's come early. No, it fucking hadn't. It does that every year. It's fucking cold, fucking lovely, fucking cold, spring. Every time. But people forget that. Now the weather starts getting better. The season has definitely begun. By the way, if you want good base layers, Halvarssons merino wool base layers. They're fucking expensive. I mean, it's something like £80 for the top, 70 for the bottoms. But believe me, they're good. They are fucking brilliant. And they do merino wool for the winter, they do light wool, they do mesh. Every season they've got covered. And some of you probably know that all my winter gear at the moment is Halvarssons, and the base layers go with it. It's just fucking perfect. And actually, the winter gear they do, you can use it in the summer. I'm sorry about the wind noise. I've taken the chin curtain off the bottom and stuck the little aero thing back on. And I don't really know how much it's going to affect the wind. I'm assuming it's going to be quite loud. But something has to be loud because I can't even hear this bike at the moment. I need a new exhaust. That's in the pipeline. The down pipeline. Ah, see what I did there? I'm sorry. Maybe brakes as well. The front's starting to fade. The rear's already pretty much at its limit. But I don't use the rear brake. On this bike, I've barely touched the rear brake. I'm only ever on the front. And that's going, and that worries me. I've also noticed that my riding has suddenly got a lot more aggressive. It's a lot more along the lines of, nah, fuck you mate, I'm going. But that means I'm getting places a lot quicker. Everyone panics about that speed camera. It's not a speed camera. There's nothing in there. You can see the empty box with just a couple of wires dangling around. There's nothing in it. But everyone slams on their brakes when they get near it. Fucking hell, actually look at it, you'll notice. Like I said, I'm getting places a lot quicker, mainly because of the slightly more aggressive filtering. But also because I need to slow the fuck down. I need to slow down. You know it's bad when you think to yourself, maybe that's too fast. Problem is, I've got a bike which will do 140 mile an hour, allegedly, and apparently I like that idea. God forbid I get a bigger bike at some point, and then again in the pipeline. Dropping a couple of hints here, aren't I? At the moment I'm still insured on my old bike as well. I've still got the Kawasaki, the ER-5. That's still sat there. I'm still paying the tax, I'm still paying the insurance on it. But what's the fucking point in me riding it when I've got this? This is better and it's more fun. So it turns out I can actually afford to own and insure and use two bikes, which is something I really want to do. But I need something that isn't an ER-5 as a second bike. I know exactly what I want though, that's the problem. I know exactly what I want. But yeah, going back to I need to slow down. For the last, let's say, month, I've only really ridden to and from work. I haven't really gone out for a ride lately, which is what I'm doing today. And I noticed something last week. I don't have chicken strips anymore. You know, people say, oh yeah, I've got no chicken strips, they're like this big. No, I literally have no chicken strips. I have been to the fucking limit of these tyres. And I'm still on the BT025s. 025s? BT023s. Remember I said I couldn't get any heat in the rear tyre? I think it was just a dodgy tyre, because I got a new one fitted and fuck me, it's actually good. There's not many things on this bike that I'm proud of. But the rear tyre at the moment is something I'm definitely proud of. Too fast, fuck me. Oh. I went in there a little too hot and hit a few bumps. They were taking me way offline. I still haven't found the perfect line around those little corners. It keeps changing, the bumps move, I swear. I don't think there is a perfect line. I think it's just covered in fucking bumps, to the point where you really shouldn't be going around it at the speed that I've been trying to go around it. But it's all, everything's happened at the same time, really. The timing hasn't been brilliant. My plan was originally to do my full license and stay on my 390 for a little bit while I look for a bigger bike, maybe go up to a new 500, then an older 750, and work my way up to 1,000. What ended up happening was to get a very old 500 that just doesn't fucking work, then jump on a 650, and then pass my full license, which means I've instantly got full power on a 650, which is not what I was looking for, but fuck me am I enjoying it. And that all happened just before spring. So all of a sudden the weather's got very good, so my pace gets quicker, and the bike's got bigger, so my pace has got quicker, and the power the bike has got bigger, which means the pace has got quicker again. It's all happened literally one thing after another, and it's all kind of ended up with me being too fucking fast. You know, they say, oh, ride to your ability, ride to your limits. Well, not to your limits, ride within your limits. Yeah, I'm still riding this thing like a little 390. So in my head, it's got more traction than it has. It's gonna stop quicker. It's fucking not. Also, this thing doesn't have ABS or traction control or anything, so it's all down to me. I know people are saying, oh well, what's wrong with that? I ride a Fireblade, I ride a CBR 1000 from 1999 or something, and that doesn't have traction control or ABS, it's constantly spinning the tyre, but I'm good enough to keep it on the road. Yeah, fair play. I'm not. Because everything's kind of happened at the same time and I'm suddenly doing everything quicker and bigger, I think I'm better than I am, and it's a trap that people fall into a lot. Oh fuck me, something's going on here. Alright. Yay! Most of the time, police bikers don't nod. They don't want to be associated with the enemy. It's always nice when you get a police biker that actually nods and acknowledges you and says, yeah, technically, in a way, we're on different sides, but fair play to you. So I always nod at police bikers. I have serious respect for police and police bikers and the emergency services. I respect them. Police bikers I have special respect for, because that's another level. The way they ride those bikes is beyond what most people could do. The amount of training they have to ride how they ride is incredible. So fucking fair play to them. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, needing to slow down. I've had a lot of wobbles. A lot of wobbles lately. It just means I'm pushing it that little bit too hard. The bike's not quite coping with it. The suspension isn't set up. I'll come out of a corner and it will just go, because the point you want is where you're riding, yeah, to your limits this time. Thank you. That's happened a lot lately, people moving out of my way. I don't know if it's because I'm suddenly on a bigger bike or it's a blue bike and people go, shit, police. Either way, people moving out of my way, I love it. It does also mean that I'm going quicker again. Fuck me! It was a pheasant! Fuck me! Jesus Christ! There's something else you've got to look out for on the road. If I was doing 100 mile an hour there, I'd have hit the fucking pheasant. I'd have been off. I've never come that close to hitting a pheasant. Jesus Christ. I need to stop doing this as well. But it's so stable, it's just happy with it. Yeah, the best point to be when you're riding a bike is you're riding just within your limits. Maybe pushing them a little bit, and you're riding to the bike's limits as well. So you're doing the absolute best that you can both do, and it's in sync, everything's working together. It's all, I know I'm going too fast, I'm going into a 30 limit, let me slow down, Jesus. But yeah, everything's working in sync, it's all working as one thing. It's man and machine becoming one. The problem I've got now is it's man versus the machine. I'm pushing myself beyond my limits, which means I'm fighting myself. I'm pushing the bike slightly beyond its current limits because of the way it's set up, and I'm fighting against that, and it's not working. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's putting a smile on my face. It's putting a big smile on my face. But it's dangerous. It doesn't help that my route to and from work is very fun. That is a fucking turn. It's got a really good mixture of A roads and B roads, and I'm going to show you. So it beeped to me. I just decided to turn it off. It was beeping. It annoys me. But yeah, I'll show you a couple of little clips from my route to or from work. Yeah, the way to and from work, it's a 50-mile journey each way, and I've cut the time down to, let's just say, under an hour. There's quite a lot of little villages, and there's quite a lot of stopping and starting, so my average speed is worryingly high. But damn, is it fun! I know where every little bump and crack is. I know the perfect line to take around the corners. I know exactly what the corners are doing before I even see the corners. It's dangerous. But like I said, it's fucking fun. He knows what's up. I've even got horses nodding at me now. Yeah. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. now the weather's getting nicer. If you're going out on your bike, fucking take it easy. Don't ride outside your limits. It doesn't end well. Trust me. I've got the marks to prove it. So cheers for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Fucking pheasants today! Jesus!
I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.